All right, let's dive into a story that I'm sure many of you know, maybe from when you were a kid. It's a tale that seems so simple on the surface, but man, it doesn't leave you with a lot to think about. So let's get into it. You know how all the best stories begin? Just like this, with a simple, timeless picture, a single tree, just being. And boom, right there, in that one short line, we get the absolute heart of the story. It's all about this relationship, this pure, unconditional love. So in the beginning, their world was just perfect. It was this complete little circle of joy and friendship, just the two of them. Just picture it. Every single day, he'd run to her. She was his whole world, his entire playground. He'd be gathering up her leaves, scrambling up her strong trunk, and just laughing his head off as he swung from her branches. I mean, their days had this beautiful, simple rhythm. He'd make these crowns from her leaves and pretend to be the king of the forest. He'd snack on her apples, play hide-and-go-seek, and whenever he got tired, he'd just fall asleep in her cool shade. The boy loved the tree. He loved her very much. And through all of this, the tree's feeling was so simple, so unwavering. She was happy. That's it. This is really the emotional foundation for everything that comes next. But as we all know, time never really stands still, does it? Their simple world started to shift as the boy's wants and needs got a whole lot more complicated. And just like that, time marches on. The boy's visits start getting shorter, less frequent. The big, wide world beyond the tree's shade is starting to call out to him. And so, the tree waited. She was often alone now. Her branches were empty, her shade wasn't occupied. But her love for the boy, that never changed one bit. Then, one day, he comes back. But he wasn't the little kid who just wanted to play anymore. Nope, he was older, and he wanted something new, something the tree had never, ever been asked for before. He tells her he's too big to climb and play now. What he really wants is money. And the tree, well, she doesn't have any money. But she has an idea. She tells him, "Take my apples, boy, and go sell them in the city. Then you'll have money and you'll be happy." So the boy climbs up that tree one last time, gathers every single one of her apples, and carries them away. And this is a huge shift, right? It's the first time he takes a part of her, not for a game, but for his own gain out in the real world. And yet, what happens? The tree was happy. Just seeing the boy get what he wanted, that was enough for her. It's almost like her happiness was completely tied to his. And this is where a pattern really starts to form, this cycle of giving and taking that just keeps escalating. He stays away for a long, long time. When he finally comes back, he needs a house for his wife and kids. So the tree says, "Cut off my branches and build your house. Then you'll be happy." And then, after another long time, he returns again. This time, he wants a boat to sail far away. And the tree offers the only big thing she has left, her trunk. And so he does it. The boy cuts down her trunk. He makes a boat out of it, and he just sails away, leaving nothing behind but a stump. This is the ultimate gift, isn't it? The ultimate sacrifice. She has now given him, literally, everything that made her a tree. So after giving away her trunk, something fundamentally changes. That simple little line we've heard over and over again, it's about to be very, very different. After he sailed away, the story tells us, one more time, that the tree was happy. But not really. Wow. Just 3 little words, but they carry so much weight. For the first time, her giving hasn't brought her that simple, pure happiness. She's just a stump now, and she is truly, completely alone. A long, long time passes. And then one day, the boy comes back. Except, of course, he's not a boy anymore, not even a young man. He's old, he's stooped, and he just looks tired. And her first words to him are just filled with regret. She starts listing all the things she can't give him anymore. No apples for his weak teeth, no branches to swing on, no trunk to climb. "I wish I could give you something," she sighs, "but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." But here's the thing. In this final meeting, the boy's needs have finally come full circle. All those big, worldly wants have faded away, and they've been replaced by something much, much simpler.
something he actually had right at the very beginning.
He doesn't want money or a house or a boat. His whole life's journey, taking everything he could, has just left him exhausted. All he wants now is a quiet place to sit down and rest. And hearing this, the old stump realizes she still has one more thing to give. Well, she says, straightening herself up as much as she can, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest. And so the boy did. And the final line of the book, and the tree was happy. But the questions it leaves us with are huge. Is this a beautiful story about selfless, unconditional love? Maybe a metaphor for a parent and a child, or even humanity and nature? Or is it actually a really sad story? A cautionary tale about a relationship that's tragically one-sided? That, I think, is for all of us to decide.